Hello, YouTube. Got some really exciting news today. Happy as hell. Let me tell you. After 18 long ass years, after 18 of these years, my child support as of June 19th of this year of 2018 is over. I do not have to pay any more. Not a dime more. I messaged my other baby mama to let her know. Uh, this is what I wrote on my message to her. Child support has been terminated. Child support has terminated our case. I paid my last payment last month. I'm done. She said, okay. Not like you ever did anything. Well, I did a lot for him, okay? Let me tell you, I honestly did a lot. Not like you did anything for him. This is happy news. We are 100% free of you. Okay, that's all well and good. I'm happy. I'm real happy that it's done. But anyways, yeah, I'm done with it. It's over with. I'm ecstatic about it. I talked to the Attorney General today to confirm it. They're sending letters to um, into where I get paid for where I get paid. I have more money coming in for my house. I have more money coming in for my other children, which is absolutely cool. Um, it's it's over with. I'm done. I don't have to pay. I don't have to pay another red cent to this horrible person anymore. I mean, it's completely over with. Um, she has been horrible to me. I've got another YouTube video out there talking about my stepmother, and let me tell you, this woman is horribly evil. Um, she calls me a narcissist, which I don't have to have any kind of center of attention or anything else like that. Um, my father is a bona fide child molester. Okay, any of you living out in Ojai, California, be aware of him. Oh my lord, he's not a very good person. He doesn't. Wow. About a year and a half to 2 years ago, I showed up at my aunt's house where my grandmother was living at the time with my daughter. And lo and behold, he happened to be there from California. I was unaware that he was there. But anyways, he was there. And what ended up happening was I introduced him to my daughter, which there was plenty of people to keep an eye on her. And so what ended up happening was I said, hey, this is your granddaughter, Michaela. What do you think about her? And she's cool, I guess. And later on, I found out that he was making fun of my one of my youngest sons, Shelby, which is 4 years old, who has autism. He called him a retard, which I am very against that word to begin with. And how can you pick on a 4-year-old child that doesn't know anything? He doesn't know anything about. Um, he's completely innocent, and all he knows how to do is be loved. And I mean, come on. I mean, he's my son, and he causes a lot of mayhem and chaos. But yeah, I wouldn't have him any other way. I mean, he's one of the highlights of my life. As for as Michaela and her older twin brother Dawson and my youngest son William, they're all very wonderful, wonderful, wonderful children to me. But yeah, he's not a very good person. But my stepmother, she takes the cake. Okay, I have a cousin that lives in Ventura, which is not very for any of you that doesn't know your way around California. Ventura is like a hop, skip, and a jump. I think maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes away from Ventura, something like that. I, from Ojai. Um, yeah. Anyways, what's going on is, hey guys, there's my cats in the background. Right here is Finnegan, and right here is Jack. Hey Jack, how you doing, buddy? Anyways, what's going on is she's just a horrible person to begin with. I cannot go on. I cannot stress how much this woman has disliked me. She first met me in California right after I got out of foster care in 1987, I believe it was. She pulled up in this ratty old dented up piece of crap VW Bug. It was a late 70s model VW Bug. She introduced me to her daughter, whom of which at the time was maybe 2 or 3 years old at the time. And my father left my mother basically with nothing and cheated on her with this woman and going ha 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 ha, she's prettier than you, she's this, she's that. Well, let me tell you, this woman is the epiphany of ugly. I mean, I know you're really not supposed to talk bad about people, but this woman is just, you know, I mean, if I was a pimp, she'd be my bottom of bottom of bottom shelf hoe. Okay, this would be my $10 hoe. Okay, I'm telling you, you could get a BJ from this woman for $5 and bang her for 10. Okay, and pull an all-nighter for 20. Okay, that's how cheap I'd sell her for as a hoe. As far as my father goes, there's nothing more than what I'd like to see him is. I'd love to see him in prison, but that's not going to happen because statute of limitation. As far as I'm concerned, for child molesters out there, I believe first offense, if you're 100% guilty by evidence and by a courtroom and 12 members of the community of your peers of a jury, I believe you should get a mandatory life sentence without parole, stuck in general population along with the other men in there. That way you can live the rest of your life in hell. Trust me, I've been locked up before. I've seen pedophiles before, and their life expectancy in prison once we as prisoners or inmates find out what they have done and what the nature of their crime was. We torment them. I mean, we actually torment them. We torment them if you're in segregation. You make their life. They're not even safe in segregation. I mean, you find out who the guy is next door to you in the next cell next to you, and you spread it out to them. Hey, there's a chomo in cell number 45. and then whoop whoop, you're going down, and you're trying to get him to commit suicide. You're trying to get him to harm himself. I mean, I mean, why not? I mean, I am very pro-life. Don't get me wrong, I am very pro-life. I Under special circumstances, I do believe in executions. Um, I do not believe in abortions by any means. It has nothing to do with women's rights. It has nothing to do with anything. I just believe in equality of life. I believe that everybody should have a chance to live. There's so many parents out there, or so many couples out there, that desperately wish that they can have a child. You know, you may not like what I have to say. Then again, you may like what I have to say, but I'm just very against any of that kind of stuff. I just do not agree with any of it. It's just horribly wrong. Um, I am a firmly I am a believer in Jesus Christ as my personal Lord and Savior. Yes, I may cuss every once in a while. I may say things that are maybe unorthodox. But as a human, I do have my faults, and I can be forgiven um, by the grace and power of in the blood of Jesus Christ. But with that said, right there, I don't believe any of that stuff. I believe that prayer should be back in school, but I do not believe that it should be forced upon anybody. If you don't wish to pray, if you're brought up atheist or whatever, you don't have to participate. I believe that you do not have to participate in it. You don't have to join in with it. That is your choice if you want to or not. That's how I believe, honestly. Other than that, I believe that everybody should have a right to live. I believe in all of that. Back to my stepmother. When she first met me, she didn't like me. She didn't like me from the get-go. She criticized me. She accused me of things that I never did. Tried to get me in trouble. Um, she was just a very, very horrible, horrible, horrible person towards me. And um, you know, I used to be uh, I used to be angry about my father and my stepmother and a lot of my family members for bullying me. I am now starting to get over that because I, I'm listening to um, a a couple of guys that I talked to at Celebrated Recovery, and they are telling me that what doesn't kill you will make you stronger, which I've heard that line before, and I'm coming to believe that is true. And what they did to me can make me a better person in the long run. That's what my goal is to be a lot better of a person than what I used to be. I used to just didn't care. I didn't care if I got in trouble. I didn't care if I got locked up and put in jail. I didn't care how much I drank. I didn't care about any of that stuff. All I really cared about was the fact that um, the fact that it was all about me. I'm number one. I'm the only one that matters, and it don't really matter who I hurt or who I didn't hurt, who I angered, who I didn't anger. All I cared about was me. Which I'm telling you, if you're watching my video, please don't go down that route. It's not worth it. Education is your power. Knowledge is power. I mean, I'm telling you, finish high school. If you didn't finish high school and you dropped out, it's not too late to get your GED. Go to college because you know I understand that sometimes working for minimum wage is all right, but I believe that my viewers out there are so much better than that. I believe that each and every one of you are so much better than that. I love each and every one of you out there. As a whole, it doesn't matter if you're homosexual. It doesn't matter if you're lesbian or if you're transgender. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Mexican. It doesn't matter any of that. I believe that everybody deserves a decent education. I believe that knowledge is power. I believe that everybody deserves a chance to be peaceful and to live in whatever harmony that they choose to live in. Um, it's really not that hard to do. All you have to do is apply yourself and a little self-discipline, and you can make it. I'm telling you, you can make it. I graduated from high school. I went through a little bit of college, and I'm not using this as a crutch, but I have dyslexia. I have ADHD. Recently, I was diagnosed with a mild form of autism. It's not that. Um, I'm going to get a second opinion on that last one. It was conducted by a counselor. But on the other hand, I'm going to talk to a actual doctor and psychiatrist about this and get an accurate diagnosis on that. So I'm not going to I am not going to claim something that I wasn't actually diagnosed by a licensed physician by. Um, but the rest of the stuff I was diagnosed by a licensed physician. Um, Bipolar is a very serious issue. Depression is a very big issue in my life. I haven't been posting very many videos here lately because the recent death of my grandmother, who adopted me in 1989, September 24th, 1989 is when they adopted me. So in return, my grandmother was actually mom, and I actually refer her to my mother. She was a very wonderful, beautiful woman, absolutely loving and caring in every respect. Um, I have on my channel on here on my channel some of her funeral, if you will. Um, she was just a wonderful person. That's all I have to really say about that. I mean, I really can't say any more about that because um, she was just an awesome person. Um, Here she is right here. I don't know if you can see her that well. That's my mom. Um, Very beautiful woman. She passed away of congestive heart failure at the ripe old age of 89 years old. She was ready to go. She was tired. She was ill. I had the pleasure of me and my wife had the pleasure of taking care of her the last few months that she was here. Also uploaded up on my YouTube channels when we first moved into our home. When she came into our home. There's a lot of different things that I'm going to be posting here in the next few months. I just want to kind of keep everybody updated on what's going on with my life. I'm not, like I said in my other videos, I'm not doing this to be famous. I'm not doing this for fame or fortune. You know, if I get views, I get views. If I get likes, I get likes. But if you do like my video, um, don't hit that like button. Press that like button and um, hit the bell icon. Bell icon for notifications and be one of the first ones to see my videos. If you like my videos, like I said, like them and hit the bell icon. Please subscribe to my channel too. I know I don't have very many subscribers yet, but please subscribe. Help me out a little bit. if this kicks off, if this kicks off, I will actually try to get a little bit better equipment instead of using my laptop. Camera. You got to start somewhere from the bottom, and work your way up. That's how you do it. I'm starting from the bottom. I'm trying this out. I'm not in. I know it's listed on here under gaming, but I set up the channel not really knowing what I was doing. Okay, so I do apologize for that. What I'm thinking about seriously doing is coming up with another YouTube channel and letting you know what the channel's name is, and to all my subscribers. That way they know where I'm at. That way they can subscribe. And that's pretty much it, guys. Anyways. I know this is a rather long video this time, but I just wanted everybody to know what's going on with everything, and letting you know that I apologize for taking long breaks like I have, but I have been very, very depressed here lately, and depression is not very, very well, it's not a good thing. It's not a good world to be in. But anyways, that's basically how it is with me right now. So I love you guys. Peace out. And it's almost 4th of July, so happy 4th of July to all of you people out there. And just like the holiday states, be very independent and follow your dreams. Look forward, not backwards. Always look forward. That is something that I like to say to everybody. Always look forward, never backwards. Um, anyways, guys, I love you. Peace out. And until my next video, I'll talk to you later. Bye.